Evening. Welcome to Jaishi Narayan Creations. Hi everyone. Welcome and good evening. Hope hope I am audible. Please let me know whether you are able to hear me. Fine. Hi Lakshmi. Welcome and good evening. Welcome to Jaishi Narayan Creations. Okay. Hi Vanati. Good evening. Very happy New Year. Jai Shri Narayan Creations wishes you all a very happy and a prosperous new year and welcome to our live. And this is part 2 on fusion art on mirror. That is a Tanju style of work we have taken. Not too much in detail with the Tanju style, but a little bit of the fusion art of relief style done on the mirror in Tanju style. That's it. Okay. And before we start, I would like to congratulate, let us together give a very big hand to Vasanti ma'am, who had shared, yeah, she has done the same work what we are doing right now. She has completed it, in fact, on a hand mirror, a small one, kai kannadi solluvom illaya, and the hand mirror she has done the work. I would like to share it with you all. Now I'll adjust the camera and we will begin the session. This work actually takes more time. Hi Sri Gauri, namaste, happy new year. Hi Sudha, good evening and happy new year. Okay, fine. Hi Vasanti ma'am, good evening. And I was just about to tell others about you actually. This is the work what you have shared to me. Such a beautiful one done on a hand mirror. Beautiful one. You can even buy ready. Hi Anandavalli, good evening. Happy New Year. You can buy some what do you call the plastic fan and decorate it and fix a mirror in the center also. So also like for in the South Indian marriages we have the Kashi Yatra. So for the Kashi Yatra and the கையில் இருக்கிற விசிறிக்கு கொடையிலலாம் இந்த மாதிரியான டான்ஜு ஸ்டைல் ஆஃப் ஒர்க்கும் நம்ம பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, குட். Hi Leela, good evening. சரி, இப்போ வந்து just go for a quick recap. The other day we did the embossing part on the mirror using the pearl metallic gold paint filled in an empty 3D cone liner container. Okay, so we have filled this color into that cone and then we started doing the embossing effect on the mirror. And it takes long time to dry, as I told you, because there is no proper aeration and it's done on a very smooth surface. So takes more time, maybe overnight. Okay. Hi Ritu. Hi Yamini. Good evening. So, and I have left it, and if I have done little bit of black outline here and there and little bit of liner work also. The next step is to do the black outline and then the liner work. For the liner work, you are going to use the hi Andaja. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome and happy new year. So happy that you could join. Using these liners, we are going to do the embossing on the raised portion. There is a little bit of embossed effect we have given on the mirror. Okay, not everywhere, but at certain places. Say for example, when we take up the bird, the back, the main feather and the tail feather were given little higher embossing, and other portions a little less. So like that we have decided and we have done it accordingly. Now we will start with the liner work. For the leaves here, what you do is, I would suggest you to do, for the bigger leaves, you can make lines like this. Where I have done, and not lines actually, just the outline and with little bit of filling here. Okay, that is for, hi Manimekali ma'am, good evening. Yeah, Sudha, that was the outline given just to highlight the main work. Okay, and hi Geeta, good evening. So, and then you have to do the little more embossing effect, like just like how we do in the original Tanju style of work. We do the cone work now with the muck paste. Here it is going to be done only with the pearl metallic gold paint and the pearl metallic gold liner. That's it. Okay. So now for certain leaves you can do the dots around it or a line around the leaf and make a filling in the center. And for small the tiny flowers which you see here and there scattered all over, make bold dots at the corners. Okay. Yeah, sure. Just see the tiny flowers. I'm not able to zoom it actually. The other day I did it, then it got stuck, I suppose. Okay, and here for the leaf it is the outline with a very small filling in the center. Understood? Thank you, Yamini. Thank you so much. Just one second. I'll get a pin. Yeah, it's filled. Oh, no. Okay, fine. So, thank you, Sudha. So now for the birds, I have marked some lines, making short gaps. These lines where we will do the head and tail strokes, and other places we will fix the stones. Okay. Now we will do this, and we will do little bit of the leaves also. Now we will do one or two leaves here. There is no need for you to. Where's my this thing? Yeah. Hi Anjali, good evening. And now for certain leaves, there is no need for you to draw the center midrib. Okay, just leave it as it is and do only the enhancing part of it. Now here for the leaf, I will do the enhancing. So just around the corner, make tiny dots, very closely packed. This is quite a bigger one. Okay, now for the smaller one, the same way, but there is a slight difference. After placing that, you did with black paint or black, no outline at Sudha, this is just the paint. Here I am using only the gold outline, nothing else. Okay, this is done with the paint and the brush. Now for the smaller leaves, we have put the dots After the dots in the center portion, you can make a parallel outline and then you can fill it up. Okay, that is what I have done here for these two leaves. This is not my mandala, this is just a fusion art on canvas where we have taken up the relief art picture and doing it that is a little bit of Tanjore style combined. Okay, then same way do for the paring leaf also, just the outline towards outer, then make a fill in the center with the same liner. You need not have to use the paint because a very small portion, only for the base filling use the paint, for the rest you can use the liner itself. Then coming to the bird, I have marked these lines with the paint. Don't do with the liner or don't do with the pen also. It might poke and the base thing will get disturbed. So do it with the color, that is a black acrylic color. Now each portion will carry a head and tail stroke. Start from here. Always the head is at the bottom where you have a broad opening and then it tapers to the other. Now suppose, sure, please do make Ritu. Now suppose if the gap is little bigger, broader, okay, make one more filling. So now I have done one time, then slowly on top of it, just by touching it, I will make a second filling also if needed. Here it is needed, I am doing it. Otherwise you can just leave it with a single fill. And when you do this, please see to it that you don't hide or disturb the black outline. It should be within the two black lines, the kind of filling should be done. Okay. Make it twice. The gaps are little bigger when compared to this or when compared to the other areas. Here it is a little bigger. So you must have a bold application of the pearl metallic gold liner so that even after it dries also it is seen. I'll just show it to you. Just see this. Hope I'm focusing it properly. Okay, done. Then now so for the flower, the bigger flower here, I have done the outline with black and then did the cone work for each petal. Okay, the same way you can also do. And then for the tiny flowers, of course, tiny dots just around the petals. And for the leaves, here we have two leaves. This is for the tail feather. Oh, only now you are able to see, is it? Hi Jayashree. Thank you Sudha. Thank you Vasanti ma'am. Okay, now for the tail feather, I'm just this way. For the tail feather, we have done the embossing the other day and then I did the outline with black for each feather. Geeta, you can உங்களோட மொபைல் நம்பரை ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு கால் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நானும் உங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். என்னோட ஷேர் பண்ணுறேன். அப்புறம் நம்ம வந்து உங்களுக்கு என்னென்ன டவுட் இருக்கோ நீங்கள் என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா நான் டெஃபினட்டாக அதெல்லாம் கிளாரிஃபை பண்ணுறேன். ஓகே. ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல வந்து ஐ ஹவ் டன் த அவுட்லைன். தென் partially only towards one side I have placed dots. It is not dots actually. Yeah, it is the dots. So just the dots alone I have done over here, and this other portion is left as it is, where I will stick stones. I will not do anything else. It's going to be studded with stones. Okay. Thank you, Jayashri. Tip. So again over there we will be fixing stones, because tanjo style abdinadala I want to study it with lot of stones. So I have left enough of place for the stone fixing. We will fix the stones, and then coming to the bottom. For the bottom, the other day we did we left little space for stone fixing, and then the rest were filled with the pearl metallic gold paint. Okay. Now over here, just make some patterns of your choice. It is not necessary that you should create patterns like this. You can make some running design, something different, make it very unique. Okay. So here I have made these kinds of ones. Now you have to, I'll show you how I did the outline with a thin brush. And the new year first day is really wonderful that we are getting connected through online, and so happy. ஸோ இதே மாதிரி வருஷம் முழுக்க எல்லோரும் சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கணும். ஹாப்பி அண்ட் ப்ராஸ்பரஸ் இயர் டு எவ்ரி ஒன். ஸோ now remove the excess paint. Take very little paint in the brush and draw the line. And when you're drawing the line, keep the brush in 90 degrees and drag it. Okay. As thin as possible, like this. Don't make it too watery. Hi Rekha, good evening. Hi Leela, welcome. As thin as possible you need to do. I made it very light, thinking that I could show you the finish also. Thank you, Bharati. Now the other side. So the design in these patches can be of your choice, need not to be the same. Okay. Hi Patama, good evening. Now we have done this. Similarly here also, here I want to make it very very grand. These patches, the ones which are left over there, make it very grand. So again, load the brush with black paint. Thank you so much, Bharati. Now make a curve here and then continue the pattern. Why I am doing like this in most of the places are because we are replicating little bit of tango style. Okay, so these head and strokes, tail stroke should be there. Yeah, this is like tango style effects on the embossed portion of a relief art pattern. Okay. Do not use a pen, the marker pen or the liner. Use only the brush to draw the lines. Okay, now this is done. We have done almost, I think I have explained everything to you, and we will do the this thing, what is that, eyes first. Done. One eye I have done. Then we have one more bird here and one more here. So totally there are three in numbers. Always follow the head outline and then draw a parallel line for the eyebrow and then the eyes. Okay. The first line should be parallel to the outline. Second line also. Only the last, that is the lower line, should be in the opposite direction. Yes, Sandaja, the border, I will, that's why I left one side. I'll be teaching you that also. Okay, that is towards the end I do, because otherwise I will not be able to keep my hand and do it. Okay, it will be disturbing. Now for the borders, we have borders apart from the stone fixing. We have plain area where we fill the gold paint. Okay, now we will do some designs over there. It is not going to be done with the black paint, but directly with the liner. So let us take the liner, and here you can just draw as light as possible with a pencil, not pressing much. Don't give too much of pressure. Just superficially you can draw the outline, or do not trace it also. It is not easy to trace it. It is not easy to use a pen or something very hard tip to draw the design. The pencil should be blunt. Don't use a sharp pencil, pointed pencil. Okay. So I have used a blunt pencil. I have drawn the lines. Now we will do the work. And here also we will be fixing some stones. And for the stones you can use either green and red alternative ones, or only green or red. Okay, since we have taken green and red for the border, let me use only red for the inner portion, or I can use only white also. I have white also. Let me use white. I'll show you. Yeah, I have this. Okay, I took it for some class, I think, and it's left in the made a potlam and it is here. Okay, fine. Hi Shanti, good evening. First level. Yeah, it is very much available in my YouTube channel, and day before yesterday we started this. I could not complete it. I could not continue the class yesterday, and hence we planned it today. Okay. Now just draw the outline. Here it is just a single time of application. Do not go for a second filling. Make as thick as possible for these lines. Okay. Press more and make thick bold lines. Or else you can even cut open the nozzle. Whatever I do in the YouTube, whether it is the video or the live or the shorts, everything is there. Okay, anytime you can watch it and you can create a piece for yourself. And just before the session also, I have uploaded a short painting a necktie. Okay, very simple one. Daisy flowers. Yeah, thank you. This is a unique one. Now let me take some white stones. And whenever you are fixing stones, just take a brush, add little paint to the, glue at the back of the brush, and wipe the excess. Okay. Now we will fix the stones first. Depending upon the size of the stone, you need to add the paint, place it, then give a press and take it off. Only one side. Down I am not going to do. So at the top we will fix the stone, and here it is going to be white, and inner and all we will be using green and red, the other stones. And give a press. So you get a rim around it. When you squeeze the liner and place a stone in the center, there is no need for you to add glue to it. Just by pressing it, placing it in the center, press it, you get a finish like this. Okay. But the application of the paint should be, you have to decide depending upon the size of the stones. Don't add too much or don't add less. Done. You can even attach a small kneadable eraser, small bit of it here, and you can pick up the stones also. Even that is also that also works out very well. குட் ஈவினிங். உங்களுடைய ஃபீட்பேக் எல்லாம் பார்க்குறேன், ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. நிறைய ட்ரை பண்ணுங்கள். உங்கள் ஊர்லேயும் கிடைக்கும் எல்லா மெட்டீரியல்ஸும், அதை கூட நீங்கள் சோர்ஸ் பண்ணி பண்ணலாம். ஓகே. Now let us add some designs to it to complete it. Now at the top we will be doing head and tail strokes or some tiny dots. Now let us not do that now, because we should not disturb the line around the stones. Okay, but for the bottom ones we can complete. Make a dot and do some head and tail strokes. Start and join it to the main line. Now here you have space. Over here you can fix a stone, white stone. So all these things you can decide whenever you. Thank you, Shri Gauri. I never had such plan, but now after doing the strokes there is gap. So let me fix a white stone. Okay. யா, என்ன கீதா, என்னமோ சொல்ல வரீங்க? நீங்கள் எந்த ஊரில் இருக்கீங்க? இல்லைன்னா ஆன்லைனில் ட்ரை பண்ணுங்கள், மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் எல்லாம் கிடைக்கும். So try to complete the 4 sides like this. Understood? Now at the top of these stones, white stones. I think we can have few lines from the left and right, and then we will place some dots. So again, on the spot decision. Make a bold head and tail from both the sides, 1 or 2 numbers, and then place few dots. Done. So now I have made 2 lines on either side. Let me do it uniformly. Then around 3 dots in the center. When you are practicing head and tail, do it from both the sides, left, right, like that you have to practice. Don't practice only the left side first and then move on to the right side. See, what I mean to say is, when you are practicing head and tail strokes, imagine there is a line here, okay? From the left, head and tail, from the right, head, left, right. So practice like this, so that your lines and the head and tail will be perfect from both the sides. This is how you need to practice, especially when you learn this kind of head and tail strokes. களக்காடில் இருக்கிறேன். அங்கே ஒன்றும் கிடைக்கலையா உங்களுக்கு? ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்கள். அப்படி இல்லைன்னா ஆன்லைனில் சர்ச் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்கள் வீட்டில் யாராவது இருந்தால் அவங்ககிட்ட சொல்லி ஆன்லைனில் வந்து பார்க்க சொல்லுங்கள். எல்லாமே ஆன்லைனில் கிடைக்குது. நானே சம்டைம்ஸ் நான் வந்து ஆன்லைன்லேயே வாங்கிடுறது. வெளியில் போக முடியலன்னா அப்படி தான் வாங்கிடுறது. See, இந்த டீட்டெயிலிங் பார்க்க போனோன்னா we can add on doing it. Absolutely no end at all. So for the borders, hope it is clear to you all. Same way you need to do for the other 3 sides also. Okay. Now stone fixing in the center, that is for the middle portion. See how grand it looks. The border. தெரியுதா சுதா? அதே நான் அன்றைக்கி ஜூம் பண்ணேன் பாருங்களேன். அது என்ன ஆச்சுன்னு தெரில. திருப்பி என்னால் ஜூம் இன் ஜூம் அவுட் பண்ணவே முடியல. ஒரே பொசிஷனில் அப்படியே நிற்குது. ஐ ட்ரைட் ஜஸ்ட் பிஃபோர் தி செஷன் ஆல்சோ, பட் குட் நாட் டூ இட். அன்றைக்கி மறந்து போயிடுது, இன்றைக்கி தான் ஞாபகம் வந்து எனக்கு. ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ கீதா, தேங்க்யூ. சரி, இப்போ now coming to the center portion. Here again the sizes may vary, 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm and 5 mm. Any one of these stones you can use. Here you can have 3 mm. Here also 4, 3, 2. Like that. Makes bigger one, smaller, 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 like that. Okay. The size you can choose. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Gauri. So these are very big stones. These are 7 and 8 numbers. So let us not use this. But little smaller than this we will add over here. Yeah, we have the 4 mm stones. Then we have 3 and 2 also. Thank you, Sudha. This is 2 mm. This is also 2 mm. I'll take 2 mm, 1 packet. Then little bigger one I'll have. 3 and 2. I think 3 and 2 will be fine. This will be too big. கனவு, உங்க பேரே கனவா? என்ன உங்க பேரு? So I have 4 mm. No, 3 mm and 2 mm. Yeah. 2 numbers I will have. Use lot of red color stones. And for the center of each petal we will add white stones. Again, for the white stones, whatever the color may be, squeeze a little of the liner and then pick a stone and place it over there. Okay, then the next flower. இதெல்லாம் you can make and you can even gift others instead of buying the regular stuffs from the market. Please see to it that you keep only white for the flowers, that is the center portion. Okay, and the petals can be studded with different colors, green or red, as you wish to. Here it is almost done, and here you have stones. Let me add 1 or 2 numbers here, and then we will move on to the next color. Okay, done. Now coming to the tail feather, I told you we will take only 2 sizes, that is 3 and 2 numbers. So at the bottom make a little filling, take one bigger stone, that is the 3 mm stone. Okay, one more 3 mm we can add, and finally we will go with 2 mm. Okay, done. Then the rest will be 2 mm stones. Mirror base, thank you Meena Kumari, thank you Samyukta. Mirror base and any mirror shop you get it. Okay, this I got it from a local shop. Frame wala also will be having such kind of mirrors, and only thing is in the grounding they normally don't do it, but if you are in Chennai you can go to Paris and collect it. Okay, see here I have added very little of the paint because the stones are very small. Bigger to smaller. Okay, now coming to the bottom. Now just see here, we have marked the sketches, the outline sketches we have done here on the raised portion. Now I don't want to add stones here, but I want to make it little more embossed, having stones only for the corners. So I have already left space, the provision for the stone fixing. This center portion I will fill it up with the paint. This is the one, you remember the other day we did, I filled the empty cone liner with the paint. So now the same paint I am going to add here and make it little more embossed. Yes, exactly, in the jar. But when you are doing it, you have to leave little gap near the outline. Make just a little filling exactly in the center, forming the shape of the pattern. Okay, please do not use the liner here, it will not give you a proper look. Only with the paint you will get the perfect finish, just like how we do in the Tanju style. I did one Tanju style work, relief art. So the same technique I am teaching you. There we used to do with the mug paste, and here it is with the pearl metallic gold paint. All the black lines should be seen. it takes extremely long time to dry, about 10 to 12 hours. The other day we finished the class by 7, right? The next day morning around 10 o'clock only it was dried. Yesterday morning. Early morning when I just touched and I spoiled this place. I just by over into I just touched it over there and it was not dried. Okay, done. See the look, and we will be adding colors over here once the thing dries. Okay. Just follow the outline and then fill it. Do not press much, just superficially you do it, otherwise you might tend to poke the base. Fine, now this is done. Now coming to the stone fixing, just around it, same way with 2 mm, because here 2 mm and here we can add 3 mm. It should be closely placed. Do one by one or just 2 numbers at a time, not more than that. The liner should not dry. Okay. What happened? All the stones are stuck to one another. So you need to complete the full thing. So all clubbed. Don't disturb it, let it be there itself. We will take it later. I'll do one side. See the beading what I have added, tiny dots. My goodness. I'll keep it very close. Then just 1 or 2 more stones we'll keep and complete one side. Done. We can use kundan stones as well as as far as possible try to use kanju stones. Because it is bulbous, and in some of the kundan stones you have the holes. Now we also use it for stitching. So here it is not like that, just the base alone. So better to use the kanju stones for these kind of craft works. Okay, now we will start with the coloring. Now little bit of coloring should be done to enhance the painting. So where and all we have to do the coloring is, especially for the flowers, the bird, that is a tail portion, and the leaves. Okay, and little bit for the tree, bark of the tree. Now And the coloring is also, now here also you need to do the stone fixing. I'll do, I forgot, sorry. We will take up the, here for this portion. I always use tangier stones only, even for the blouses or any craft work. And very rarely I use the kundan stones. Kundan stones sometimes have cut diamond, I mean the cut stones you have, but here it is not like that. It is just bulbous. Understood? Like this till the this thing. Now on the neck portion, you can add some lines with black paint. So that you can stop the stone fixing at one point. You need not have to take it till the head. Okay. Here we will have some head and tail. So we can stop the stone up till here, and this portion will carry some head and tail. Make partitions. Done. Okay. No, I don't agree with that. Actually, even the tangier stones are also really this thing. You have a little shining in the tangier stones. It's not always the matte finish. Here it is not matte finish. You get a bright look now for the stone. The cut ones will have more shine. So you have to start from here and stop over there. Now this next portion here will have the head and tail because we have drawn the outline. So try to fill the gap with the liner. Do not disturb the black line. And then here you can place a single stone. We will add some white stone there. So all this is yours, green, red and white. Will look very pretty. And now for the upper crust, I did not do it. Add 3 numbers and complete it. And here also one stone. Either white or red, any one will be fine. Thank you, Sudha. And now coming to the floral pattern, we have flowers here and there. Now in the center we have fixed white stones. Now each petal will carry a stone, not to the outer end but very close to the center. So squeeze a little here and take either the 2 mm or the 3 mm. Once again, the size depends upon the patch. I am using 2 mm stones and complete the flower. Done. Okay. And repeat, do the same for the other flowers also. Then what else? Yeah, we will do a little bit of painting and then come to the border clay work. Okay. Now for the painting you need the acrylic colors, or you may even use glass colors also, any one of these. Now for the acrylic color, what are the colors normally used here are bright ones. So we can use pink, you can use orange, You can use green, dark green. Okay, these colors will really enhance the painting. So now take up whatever color you wanted to. Here I have taken pink. This will be done on the places where you have the head and tail strokes done. Okay, just to highlight the flower, highlight the leaf, and highlight the feathers of the bird. Not over here, not on the stone portions, but these portions will carry the color filling. Not filling actually, just a sort of application. Now take pink. This is a little rough brush I am using. Load it with less paint. Now for the flower, just follow the outer line, not the inner one, just the outer line, and make a slight application like this on the head and tail strokes, leaving the rest of the portion as it is. Let it take up the base, gold, and you have the pink at the top. If it is dull, add little more. Make it bright. Here also. I have given the black outline. Don't go beyond that. This is the technique for the color application. All the liner work or the embossed paint should dry completely, and then apply the color. You can make small motifs on small sized boards or on the mirrors. For gifting or for selling also, you can get orders and I am doing it only towards the top, that is the head portion, not towards the tail. It is towards the head portion I am giving the colors. Do not add water, just direct paint will do. And if you feel it is little dull, you can give a second filling on top. Just see the flower, gold and pink. Thank you, girl. Okay. Thank you so much. Now coming to the green, and I will add little green and orange for the flower. Now here for the tree I will be adding brown for the branches, okay, or the bark of the tree. Now we will take up green color. Once again dark green or sap green, but not light green. Either sap green or dark green will look good. I will take up sap green. See, here you have leaves. Load the brush with little paint. Just follow the dots which I have placed there and add the paint on top of it. Not the center portion, just the outer alone. You can use dark green also or light green, but not greenery. Okay, dark green or light green or sap green. This is a plain leaf where I'll be doing the coloring only this much towards the tip and little lines down. Okay, here and there add only colors alone. For the rest of the leaves you can do some dots and then add the colors. This is a plain portion where the color is applied. Understood? Now coming to the this is dried. This also dried, only this is not dried. Okay, so we will take up orange for the feather. Take little orange. See how I am applying the color. Hold it like this and move the brush very gently on top of the head and tail strokes, concentrating only the head portion and leaving the tail portion as it is. Fill only a part of it. Done. Okay. Little bit for the beak. Done. Same way here also at the bottom. I have head and tail done here. So just apply the color. It's your choice. Color is your choice. But try to use orange, red, pink, dark blue and green. Okay? Any doubt? Now here for this bird also, I am going to add little orange and pink and merge them both. Let me apply orange first and let me take pink, the same brush, and try to blend it just for a very small portion. Now you can wash the brush, wipe it with a dry brush. Just mix both. That's it. Understood? You can have two colors also. Same way here also for the flower you can give pink and add little white. I'll show you that also. You can imagine this is the first coat we are giving. So I'm giving pink. Now without washing the brush, load the brush with white. And then blend it. Not from the top, little down, okay? See the blend. Little more I can add. Make it little lighter. Yes, done. What to do for the black? Where, ma? Where exactly? what to do for the black outline, that is on the right hand below corner. Right hand below corner. Yeah, this one. You mean to say this one? No, this is the stalk of, I mean the stem of the leaf below the bird. Where exactly below the bird? See, below these are all the branches, these are all the stalks of the flower, the stem of the leaf. Here below the bird, these are the tail feather. You need to do some lines or here I have left the center portion as it is, where we will fix some stones. But the side ones I have done the head and tail tiny strokes. Same way you need to do. I'll do that. No issues. Okay, that is the tail feather of the bird. We have given the embossing, and now you need to do the liner work. For the liner work, for that bird, center portion is for the stones. Now you have the side lines. Add some tiny head and tail strokes. Very, very tiny ones. Hope you are referring to this. Tiny strokes for the side ones, and center ones you can fix stones. Okay, now the other one. Now here the center we will fix stones. Again red color. I want to add red only because it will look very pretty. Any doubt? Any other doubts? You can have 2 stones, then 2 gold dots, then again 2 stones. It's all your choice, your creativity. You decide on the spot. This also will look very pretty. Done. Now we have 2 stones, 2 dots, 2 stones and a dot. Okay? And in between the two you have some space. Keep bold dots like this and complete the decoration. And some places we have given white base where we will fix the stone continuously, and places like here it's plain, the glass is same. Now you need to place dots like this, leaving a little bit gap in between the dots so that you take up the mirror. Okay, and it will give the final look will be very nice. At the start of the class you did the black outline with brush, that portion I mean. Where did I do this one? Here, these 2 lines, these are the neck portion. Where else did I do? I don't remember. Yes, you can use glass colors, Leela. I was telling you in the intro that either you can use the acrylic colors or the glass colors. If you are using the glass colors, then you will not get this shade, but you get a pink one, direct pink in that. Okay, more or less the same combo, and more same shade. If you are using the acrylic color, then you can add little white to make it either dark to lighter, or little some other color. You can mix 2 colors separately and add the thing on the work also. Oh, you mean to say this? Fine. This will be done with the liner. Okay. Yeah, now I remember. Again Tanju style, so head and tail strokes. Okay. Do it very gently, don't press much. You might poke the base. Just superficially you try to fill the gap with head and tail stroke. Now here the gap is little bigger. I'm going for a second fill. Same for the next one. And then these are small ones. So with more pressure I'm making a bolder line and getting it filled up. Now I got it. Thank you. Now around it here I will fix white stones. White stones are little bigger, so I'm adding more of liner. These are bigger in size. So the decoration goes like this. Okay. Done. The bigger one with white stones, and the smaller ones here we will add this thing, or is that red stones, and do lines, black lines like this here also. All these portions will carry black lines and then filled with a cone. Okay. Now you have small gaps at the bottom. Let me fill white stone, because the outer is going to be red. So let me add white here. Is that clear? How to correct the double stones? Yes. Now using a pin or with a tweezer, just try to take it off. See, now this is almost dried. You can easily take it out. Okay. Here I cannot do it because it's in the mid of the thing filling, but towards the outer I can remove it. This takes little time. I think I can. Yeah, it's coming off. Good. You can use a forceps or the pin. Done. Any doubt? Any other question? Thank you, Manjula. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Now we will start with the clay work. For the clay, I'm sure all of you are aware of the product. That is a resin and a hardener. It comes in a pack of 2 compounds, the resin and the hardener. Take little quantity. There is equal quantity of both. This is the product. When you open it, those who are new, you can have one is the resin, the other one is the hardener. Okay, resin and hardener. So these two should be mixed in equal proportion. I have taken equal proportion. Dust your hand with little powder and try to knead the compound and bring it to a white clear dough. Now mix both till you get a white dough. யாருக்கா இது எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியாமல் இருக்கீங்களா? இது ரெண்டும் வந்து கெமிக்கல் காம்பவுண்ட். இது ரெண்டும் ஈக்குவல் ப்ரப்போர்ஷன் எடுத்துகிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி சேர்த்து இது ரெண்டையும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, மிக்ஸ் பண்ணினீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஒயிட்டாக ஒரு க்ளே கிடைக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி க்ரே கலரில் இருக்கிற க்ளே யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. யூஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா காயவே காயாது. அதனால் ரெண்டையும் ஈக்குவலாக நீங்கள் எடுத்து மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒயிட்டாக கிடைக்கும். அந்த ஒயிட் க்ளே தான் நம்மளுக்கு வந்து இங்கே யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். இது வந்து கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக தான் எடுத்து பண்ணணும். காஞ்சி போயிடும், 20 மினிட்ஸில் காஞ்சி போயிடும். காஞ்சி போச்சுன்னா ஒரு கல் மாதிரி ஆகிடும். ஸோ ஒன்ஸ் இட் கெட்ஸ் ஹார்டன் இட் பிகம்ஸ் லைக் அ ஸ்டோன் அண்ட் யூ கேனாட் யூஸ் இட். ஓகே, ஸோ யூஸ் இட் இன் த சென்ஸ் இந்த பர்பஸ்க்கு யூ கேனாட் யூஸ் இட், பட் அதை வந்து யூ கேன் யூஸ் இட் ஃபார் சம் அதர் கிராஃப்ட் ஒர்க். லைக் வென் யூ மேக் அ ஃபவுண்டன், அங்கே அட்லீஸ்ட் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஷேப்ஸ் சைஸஸ் ஸ்டோன்ஸ்க்கு யூ கேன் மேக் தோஸ் ஹார்டன்ட் ஒன்ஸ். ஓகே, இப்போ பாருங்கள், இது கம்ப்ளீட்டாக ஒயிட்டாக இருக்குது. ரொம்ப பவுடரும் தொடக்கூடாது, கொஞ்சம் கையில் ஒட்டாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு அவ்வளோதான். பவுடர் தொடரணும் அவசியம் கிடையாது, பட் ஸ்டில் நான் என்னோடய கம்ஃபர்ட்டுக்காக நான் பண்ணுறேன். நான் இப்போ ஒரு ஒயிட் டோ கிடச்சிருச்சா, முதல்ல வந்து ஒரு க்ரே அண்ட் ஒரு ஹாஃப் ஒயிட் மாதிரி இருந்து ரெண்டும் சேர்ந்து உங்களுக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஒயிட்டாக கிடச்சிருக்கு. இப்போ இதை வந்து நம்ம ரோல் பண்ணணும். ரோல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் பவுடர் போட்டுக்கலாம். நம்ம slowly you have to roll it. இந்த ரோல் பண்ணுறது பர்ஃபெக்டாக ரோல் பண்ணணும். மேடு பள்ளம் டென்ஸ் இல்லாமல் பர்ஃபெக்ட் கார்ட் மாதிரி ரோல் பண்ணணும். அப்படி கொஞ்சம் டைம் ஆக கொஞ்சம் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணிட்டு you just leave it for some time. Towards the setting time if you roll it you get a perfect card. ஸோ தட் இப்படி பண்ணிங்கன்னா அப்படியே உருண்டு போகும். அது அந்த மாதிரி நல்லா பண்ணோம். இல்லைன்னா நமக்கு இங்கே கொஞ்சம் பள்ளம் மேடு பள்ளம் அப்படிலாம் இருக்கும், அதெல்லாம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. ஸோ க்ளே ஒர்க் பண்ணும்போது இந்த பிகினர்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக பண்ணுங்கள். நிறைய மிக்ஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க. எவ்வளோ வேணுமோ அவ்வளோ மட்டும் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி அதை யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அகெயின் யூ டேக் லிட்டில் மோர், மிக்ஸ் இட் அண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் யூஸிங் இட். இப்போ ஐ வில் ஷோ இட் ஹியர். And ரெண்டாவது while placing it on the board இப்படி எடுக்காதீங்க. Okay, don't take it like that. You lift it from one corner and then place it இப்படி தான் வைக்கணும். ஓகே, சும்மா இப்படி எடுத்துட்டு இப்படி பண்ணிலாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஸோ பிகினர்ஸ் ப்ளீஸ் see to it that you handle the clay properly. இப்போ now இந்த பேஸில் நம்ம க்ளூ அப்ளை பண்ணிக்கலாம். And you need a needle to make the impression, and then you need the stones. Here I am going to use red and green stones alternately placed. So I have red and I have green also, same size. This is a bigger size, number 6, not 6, this is 7, number 7. So quite a bigger one. You could just lift it, hold the other end, place it, don't touch in the middle. அப்படியே இப்படி வைங்க. வச்சதுக்கு அப்புறமா whatever is extra there, just cut it. We don't want that. Using a knife or a blade or any sharp tool like this, just give a cut and remove the excess. Okay, இது கூட இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஆட் பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம இங்கே வச்சு இதை கண்டினியூ பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகே, இப்போ dust your finger with little powder and give a gentle press, very gently. Now this is like cord. இதை கொஞ்சம் flatten பண்ணுற மாதிரி ஒரு லேசா give a press, very gently. Okay, again dust your finger with little powder, Then make a, just rub it to make it smooth and even. Then the sides, make sure it's a straight line. Now we are ready with the base. Okay, now we have to fix the stones. So for fixing the stones, take these two colors, red and green, or only red throughout or only green throughout. It's your choice once again. Do not add gum on top of the clay because it's not yet dried. It is still wet. It will take its own time, maybe 20 minutes. So if you just fix a stone in it, it automatically gets fixed because these are resin based and hardens. Once it is hardened, that's it. Okay. Now the last one here is green. So I will take red stone. Place the red stone. Give a gentle press, very gently, and then take the needle or a scale and then make a line dividing. Okay. Suppose எதனால கொஞ்சம் டஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க பவுடர். Then take one green color. Andija, hope you are here. Just see how easy this is, creating the border with the stones. Then quick gap. Then the next press. Then red color. Place it without changing the shape. Give a press. Give a press. That's it. Done. Then the green stone. Don't touch the side clay and all. Touch only the stone and press it. It gets embedded and it is secured perfectly. And side la idu panni vittingna it forms a straight line. So mix little by little, don't mix the full packet, it will dry up, and every now and then you straighten the sides. Because we are not going to frame this, இதை வந்து frame பண்ண போறதில்லை, அப்படியே directly it will be taken to the wall. So sides எல்லாம் perfect finish ஓட இருக்கணும். Whatever work you do. There is another way of doing it. You can make the partition and fix the stone. But sometimes what happens is if the partitions are not perfect and even in the size, then you will not be able to fix the stone perfectly. See, once again I am giving a press, thereby securing it to the best. It will not fall. No need for a extra glue. This itself is a binding factor and it will set. Now each partition will be of the same size if you do this way. Okay. See, now it's getting hardened. So that's why I told you to mix very less if you are a beginner. Just for you to understand, I'm doing it very slowly, otherwise I'll be little faster. Not too fast, but little fast. Do not disturb the clay. Just place the stone and press only the stone. This is how you have to do. Then the sides. Understood? Now let me finish off. The rest also, only few is left. That's it. And we are going to complete the side. And if you feel there is extra clay, you can cut it off. Absolutely not. So just leave it. Now the sides, make it straight. Done. Okay. Any doubt? And I have little more. Let me try. See, now it's almost towards drying. Roll it. This was the thickness we used. Okay. See how it rolls on. This is how it should be. I need to mix a little more extra for the rest of the portion. Place it here. Give a press. Dust your finger. Smoothen the top. Now red stone. Before placing the stone, because it's joining, na, give a press first and then place the red stone. These are quite bigger numbers. Number 7. We have 2 and 3 in the inner portion. Now you can make a straight cut here, so that when you add the next piece, it will be perfect. Done. Any doubt? So this is how your work should be. Of course, lots more to do, and I don't think we can complete it today. But every technique and the procedure I have shared with you all, for the birds, for the leaves, and then for the border and for the broad ones. And once it is dried, you can cover the stones also with gold paint. I'll show it here at the bottom, and later on you can wipe it off. Okay, the excess gold on top of the stones, take little gold paint. Use a flat brush. Dry one, not a wet one. Load the brush. The gaps needs 2 or 3 times. the coat should be. Now this is very very dull. So minimum 2 or 3. Somebody was asking நான் பண்ணும்போது ஏன் மேம் எனக்கு திக்கு திக்கா வருது ஈவனாக ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகும். Somebody was asking me, message me, see you should not load lots, don't load this much, take little by little and then apply on the clay, spreading it evenly. This is the first coat. Then take little more, continue the painting, leave it to set for minimum 10 minutes, then go for the second coat, again 10 minutes if needed, third coat. Okay, but never load too much. You have gaps in between, make sure you cover the gaps also, the front side and the outer side. Okay, imagine this is done twice or thrice. Then later on with a wet fabric or with a wet bud, you can remove the excess on top. This is a wet cloth. Okay, see, you can wipe it off. Just like how we do in tangle painting. You remember we clean the mug, the excess mug on the stones. Same way here, the excess paint on the stones. Okay, any doubt? Okay, with this we come to the end of the session. We have done everything. I'll try to finish it off and share it with you in the next live, or maybe in the short or something video or something like that. I'll share the finished article. Thank you, Rekha. Please do try a small piece at your end. Okay, just like how Vasanthi ma'am had done and shared it to us. Those who joined late, you can watch it, you can have a look at it. Vasanthi ma'am's work. See, she did it on a hand mirror. Okay, of course a small one, but it's stone studded all over, and then the center portion and leaving the mirror as it is around the design. So something different, very simple and sweet. So you also can try like this. And I will show you the other finished article also. Thank you, Pataman ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah, Andaja, I told you, now I've given only one coat here, right? After don't wipe the stone now. After that, you give a second coat. Leave a gap of 10 to 15 minutes. Then give a third coat. And then maybe after an hour or the next day, you can clean the stones. Okay? After each coat, there is no need for you to clean the stones. Just finally, towards the end, you can clean the stones. Am I clear to you? I will, okay. I don't know whether you joined yesterday. I'll show you the other one also. This is the one. So this way. This is 6 mm thickness, and better to use 5 mm or 6 mm, not less than that. And finally, once you finish the entire work with the earbud, you can clean the surface. See, you have the pencil marks, all those stuff. Now you can, all these extra painting and all, you can clean it up. Don't scratch it, just do it with a wet bud. Okay, You were there. Good, good, good. So this is the other one. Okay. I was telling you, you can have two numbers, or you can have four numbers, or you can have it only on one side, or just the opposite sides, or making a center portion as it is a big circle, and have running patterns all over the thing, like just like how we do Tanju style. Okay. Similar way you can do. So something different you think can plan. And here see for the border, I have used tilak stones, round stones, white, green, red, everything. And here also a lot of dots, head and tail. All those things are there. Okay. This is done about 4 or 5 years ago. Still intact. Nothing had happened to the color. It is not oxidized. It is as it is. And we use the same color and the liner, pearl metallic gold and the liner. Okay. Okay then. Any doubt? Most welcome, Andija. Thank you so much for joining. And this is my 476th episode in my YouTube channel. And thank you all so much for all the support extended. And we will come out with more ideas and more projects with very innovative and creative techniques. Okay. Thank you, Vanati. Hi, Visalakshi. Thank you so much. Do try a piece. Thanks, Rekha. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Can you share the finished product? Yes, I do. Both I will share in my group. Okay. I don't know whether Andaja you are there in my group. I have a WhatsApp group. If you wish to, I will add you also, so that any further notifications or any informations or anything like that will be shared in that group. You will come to know. Okay. Thank you, Patamal ma'am. Sure, sure. We'll add both the pictures over it. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye. And once again, Jai Shri Narayan Creations wishes you all a very happy and a prosperous New Year 2025. Take care and bye bye. See you all soon. Thank you. Visalakshi, please share your number. Oh, your number is there with me. I will add it. And thank you, Leela. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Nivedita. Sure, sure. I think you are already there in my group, right? Thank you, Archana. Thank you. And this sari, what I am wearing today, has a very grand pallu painted on it. I forgot to show you this. It's a beautiful big size Radha Krishna. Hope it is so big one with a mandap and everything. This is did it about 2 to 3 years ago, maybe. Radha Krishna with lot of stones and stone effect, and then head and tail strokes. I even washed it once at home, of course. I hope I'm showing it properly. Can you see the face? Yeah. So Radha Krishna with the mandap and the running pattern on top with the curtains and other stuffs. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye everyone. Happy New Year once again to you all.